It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New England Patriots and our home team. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Portales has the ball on the tee. And off we go here on EA Sports. And he is stopped at the 25. His drive will begin there. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Into space at the 45. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A huge play there for the Bengals. 37 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. What a try. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Austin. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Throwing now is May. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. On first down, Burrow. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And third down coming up.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So Again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
It's a pickup of 13 yards, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last. Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Here now, second down and goal.
11. Here we go.
Brown is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. To throw on first down is May. Moving to his left. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football, as they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. Motion man is the tight end going right. Throwing on 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. To return, it is Turpin. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 44-yard line.
11. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Austin, first down. 1st and 10.
11, mighty. 11, right 80. Plays hot.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 6.
12, 12, 12. Wide 80. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's May. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Open man, it's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for New England. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go. Here's May. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be 2nd down.
On 2. 11, 11. Dot.
Back to throw, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here. Dot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Brown to the 5-yard line.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
11 empty. 11. Here we go.
They'll go with him again. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Mixon. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Going to look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Throwing is May. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the 2nd half.
May to throw on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's May to throw it on 1st down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's into traffic, but taken in. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Throwing on second down. May. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. You got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
On third and long, here's May. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 180.
8-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one caught just past the pylon. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Austin. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Maynard on first and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
13 yards. First down, New England.
Where was that? Hey, what's that? Five.
Now, May. This is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 12-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A carry here for Brown. Much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing now is May. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
11 empty.
Panthers take over 1st and 10. At the 47-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Taken down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 180.
Now, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Third and long.
11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This officially a 58-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
On 2nd down, it's May. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
Crazy. Five.
They'll go. Here's May. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, New England. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Maybe still pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Thomas. Gun.
On first down, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 180. Playing hot.
Back to throw, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
1-1, ready? 11. Here we go. 11. Wide side.
Burrow. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
11. Stop.
Here's Brown.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Now it's second and 1.
11 MT Kane. Stop.
Now Brown. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On 1, right?
Here's second and 2.
11 MT. Here we go. Stop.
Here we go. One final play. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So this one in the win column for the Bengals.